Hi there! This is me maybe 17 years ago. My name is Luis Cisneros. Nowadays, I'm 20 years old. I'm the middle child of a family of five, a foodie, reader, and also a Gemini, studying a degree of international business. I lived in Ciudad Juarez for 13 years, so all my basics and schools were there. In the middle of middle school, my parents decided that it was time to move back from the town they are, Mioki. I finished middle school in Leyes de Reforma and started high school in Preparatoria Activo 2030 Albert Einstein. Right now, one of the main interests that I have is my mental health. After a rough time at the beginning of the year, I lost all my passions and interests in all my activities. So I'm starting to know myself again. I love listening to podcasts, reading romance book, cooking and baking, taking walks, and taking care of my favorite Marcelino. One of the most important accomplishments that I have in my short life was the beginning of my small company when I was in high school, selling cookies, oats, and donuts in 5 high school, 3 middle schools, and 5 stores. But my most important accomplishment is being alive right now. The fact that I didn't lose hope in myself even in my darkest time, that I know how to ask for help and the support and love of my family, that's my biggest achievement. So now it's time that you can actually see my face, and I want to talk to you a little bit about me. I want to first start with my strengths and talents, as I believe right now that I have the talent for speaking in public and being able to communicate my words and my ideas in the most effective way possible. I also believe that one of my strengths is being an empath and being able to put myself in other places that the others are, so I can feel the same emotions and I can help you out. And I believe that I can give really good advices from my point of view. I want to believe that they are good advices, even though I have my moments of weakness when I need advice from others. But that's like the whole point of life, helping each other out. Um, right now, I'm studying international business in the University of Tech Milenio in Chihuahua, Chihuahua. Uh, I selected this career because some test told me to. So actually, that's the whole truth about it. Uh, that's a quite history behind it, because all my life I said that I was gonna be like my grandfather, that I was gonna be a politician, that was gonna be in the world out there, and that I was gonna be the first woman that was gonna be able to be the president of Mexico. Uh, but when I was in high school, I started taking some law classes, and it was awful. Seriously, it was uh, the worst kind of way to put myself in doubt of my abilities and what I think of and my beliefs. So I went a little bit into a crisis mode, and I started taking quizzes everywhere to see what kind of career will be the best for me. And the quiz showed this international business, not only because my abilities to speak and make relationships with others, but also because of the fact that I like to sell like everything. I used to have a business of selling cookies when I was living in Delicias, the city where I'm from, and that's like the whole history about why I'm studying international business right now. Um, After a lot of thinking and, well, 3 years and some therapy sessions, I realized that I really like this degree and this career, even though I have my doubts at the beginning, because I thought that I was made for law and politics and that was the path for me in my life. But right now I'm really liking my career, and my psychologist once said me like, if you wouldn't like it, you wouldn't be pouring this much effort into your career. And she's alright. When I don't like something, or when I don't want to do it, I don't put any effort in it. And that's why I believe this is the right degree for me right now. Even though I want to explore myself and see what other opportunities can I have in the world and what other degrees or classes I'm interested in. So that's why I actually don't believe in a dream job. How can you pick something? How can you have this idea of like having just one thing to do with the rest of your life? I believe that the dream job is a way of the society that make romantic the fact that you have to work for the rest of your life to make money, like to be able to eat, and that's truly the reason that I don't have a dream job, because I believe that the fact that if you really like the things that you're doing, it's never gonna be a job. Right now, um, the point of the fact, or like taking the story back when I was selling cookies, for me, it wasn't a job, it was my passion. I loved baking, I loved selling, and that's the reason that I believe truly that the fact and the word that some people say that if you love it, it's not gonna be a job for you. This degree is connecting with my personal and professional goals in many, many ways. First of all, because of my family has a business of nuts specifically, and I believe that with this degree I could like make everything easier, better, and make more money for my family and help each other out. And that brings not only my personal goals but also my professional goals together, because I know that I'm a person that doesn't like to work for anyone else. I believe in the fact that also I want to make money for myself and not for anybody else. That if I'm gonna give my youth, it's gonna be for me, for my business, for my passions, not for some corporation that only cares if I'm making money for them and they don't even know my name. So that's why my degree and my personal life are connected in so many ways. I believe that there's gonna be a point that I'm gonna start with the challenge of making a balance between my life and my work. Even though I want to think that it's not gonna be a job, it's gonna be a passion, but I'm gonna have to be able to separate these two kind of worlds and be able to give time to myself, to my mental health, to my other passions, to my other abilities, so everything that I want to do with my life. So I believe that at some point, the fact that I'm gonna be giving my youth to this business, maybe at 30, 35, I'm gonna be able to reach that point where I'm gonna be um, like let go. Not let go, but I'm gonna be able to kind of retire, if you said so. Not exactly, but to be able to do and enjoy my life in a specific ways that I want to. For example, to travel, know the world, be able to spend some time with my family, make my own family, and that's why I want to set up this goal where I make a lot of money when I'm young. So when I'm a little bit older, I'm gonna be able to like step aside from my work life and be able to enjoy all the things that I've been working for. I believe that my actions will speak for itself, and it's going to be an impact for the society in many ways. Not only for the fact that I hope that to give jobs to many people from this little town that I'm from, but also I want to my actions speak louder than my words right now, because I want to be able to give to the world, be able to help, be able to donate, be able to be for other persons that they need it the most. And I believe that's what's in my mind lately, and what's what I'm expecting for the rest of my life, or what I want it to be in the future. I don't know what the world is gonna be expecting of me or what's gonna throw at me, but I'm hope that I'm gonna be lucky enough to have my family, my friends, and everyone to support me in my most difficult times. And even though they say that it's a cold, cold world out there, I know there are some nice people, and I really hope that my future is nice and bright and as shiny as I picture it.